A Nihang group, Niravir Khalsa Udna Dal, has admitted to killing a Dalit man at Singhu border on Friday for allegedly committing sacrilege. The mutilated body of Lakhbir Singh, a resident of the Chima Khurd village in Taran Taran in Punjab, was found near a farmers' protest site at Kundli in Haryana Sonipat district on Friday. One of his hands and legs were chopped off, and he was tied to a metal barricade when the locals first spotted him. Speaking to a news channel, Balvinder Singh Panth Akali Niravir Khalsa Udna Dal said that the man had come to them a few days ago. He said he did seva at our camp and won their trust. Before the Prakash prayer offered at around 3 am, he removed the cloth to cover the holy scripture and insulted the Pothi Sahib, that is a translation book. Balvinder Singh said that the man ran away when the Nihangs chased him. He was caught near a private hospital where people attacked him. The holy book was recovered from him by the Nihangs. Aiming for self-reliance in defense production, the 7 new government-owned defense companies carved out of the Ordnance Factory Board have already been given orders worth 65,000 crore rupees. All the pending orders with OFB have been converted into deemed contracts to ensure sufficient workload with new entities dedicated to the nation at a function organized by the Ministry of Defense on the occasion of Vijayadashmi in New Delhi on October 15th. The 7 new defense companies are Munition India Limited, Armored Vehicles Nigam Limited, Advanced Weapons and Equipment India Limited, Troop Comforts Limited, Yantra India Limited, India Optel Limited and Gliders India Limited. These companies have commenced business from October 1st, 2021. These companies will be involved in production of defense equipment and material including ammunition, gun system, armored vehicles among other things. While India has gradually resumed export of COVID-19 vaccine to help neighboring countries, International Vaccine Alliance Gavi is still waiting for its turn to receive the vaccine supplies it ordered from Covishield maker the Serum Institute of India. The Pune-based vaccine maker has been allowed to send COVID-19 vaccine shots to Nepal, Bangladesh and Myanmar. The company has also been allowed to supply Covishield vaccines in bulk, around 3 crore doses to AstraZeneca, which developed the vaccine along with Oxford University in the United Kingdom. However, the decision to start exports for the global vaccine sharing platform COVAX is still awaited. The COVAX program is sponsored by the Gavi Vaccine Alliance along with the World Health Organization, UNICEF and the Coalition for Epidemic Preparedness Innovation. Gavi itself is a United Nations-backed organization that coordinates vaccination around the world. A week after suspected Taliban entered the main Sikh shrine in Kabul, a special unit of the group forcibly entered Gurudwara Dashmesh Pita on Friday. The Taliban members allegedly intimidated the worshippers inside the sanctum and abused the holy place. This is the second such incident ever since the Taliban has taken control over Afghanistan. The president of the Indian World Forum, Puneet Singh Chandok, said in a statement that he had received distressed calls from the Sikh community in Kabul. Today at around 2 o'clock, heavily armed officials claiming to be from the special unit of the Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan have forcibly entered the Gurudwara Dashmesh Pita located at Karte Parwan in Kabul. They are not only raiding the Gurudwara but also the entire premises of the community school attached next to the Gurudwara. The community members also alleged that private security guards of the Gurudwara initially prevented them from entering, but they were also threatened with dire consequences and were manhandled.